Imagine you are at a house party drinking wine. The host is busy in the kitchen and you are among total strangers. Apart from occasional nods and smiles, no one is speaking anything. There is an awkward silence. Suddenly, out of nowhere, someone speaks up. Hey, I've heard this from a marketing genius that wine poured from a heavier bottle actually tastes better. And everyone goes, What? Really? That sounds interesting. Everyone takes a sigh of relief because the awkward silence is finally over. The conversations have begun. Hi, I'm Ankur Oberoi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're looking for ways to start conversations, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to talk about a simple way to start a conversation and 5 mistakes to avoid when starting a conversation. Let's dive in. First thing first, you are probably out of practice when it comes to conversations, and that is okay. With some practice, you will get back in the groove. Remember, humans are hardwired to be social. It's in our DNA. You just need to uncover what lies beneath the dirt of texting screens and emojis. Start today, it's never too late. First step is to take the first step. I know it sounds kind of obvious, but you got to be the initiator. You cannot wait for others to approach you. Look, you will always stay on the sidelines if you wait for others to approach you. So you be the initiator, you take the first step. I know it's easier said than done, but with practice, it will come as easy as pie. Now you must be thinking, hey, what do I say? How do I say? Which brings us to the second step. Second step is say something positive and relevant. Like in the story in the beginning of this video, someone talked about wine or gave a fun fact about wine because all of them were drinking wine. It could be anything positive about the host or the venue or even the current affairs. Just make sure that it is relevant. It could be as simple as, hey, I like what they have done with the lights. If you are in proximity with someone, you could just say, hey, nice tie. Hey, that's a really cute dog. Anything positive and relevant. In a networking event, when you are expected to introduce yourself to others, the problem arises that after you and the other person have introduced themselves, there's just an awkward silence because no one knows what to speak next. Here you have a chance to say something positive and relevant from their introduction itself. For example, you could say, I'm really fascinated by your business. Tell me more about it. Or, hey, you said you are from Bengaluru. I really love that city. Now the conversation has technically begun. Another way to start a conversation is asking for an idea or an opinion. Like, oh, you're from Lucknow. I really want to visit that city sometime. Can you tell me some fun things to do there? Look, everyone loves to dispense ideas and opinions, and asking for them is a sure shot way to start a conversation. Now, before you attempt to start a conversation, just make sure you don't commit the following mistakes when you start the conversation. Mistake number 1, being too generic. For example, talking about weather. See, everyone knows, everyone can feel that the weather is becoming cold. You don't have to say explicitly, it's just boring. Don't talk about weather. Or, please don't be so generic and talk about, how are you? You know how it ends. How are you? I'm good. What about you? I'm good too. Mistake number 2, being too low on energy or being a complainer. See, no one loves a complainer. Don't complain about weather or whatever is wrong with the world. Just don't complain about it. And please don't be low on energy. Your lack of enthusiasm can kill the conversation even before it has begun. Mistake number 3, trying to start a conversation when the other person is clearly busy. It's obvious that when someone is on their laptop or phone and is clearly busy, it's not a good idea to start a conversation with them. Mistake number 4. Waiting for confidence to start the conversation. Look, if you wait for confidence, you will keep waiting forever. You gotta start despite not feeling confident, because confidence is not a requirement, it's a result. It's a result of doing something over and over again. When you start conversations with people again and again, you will feel confident. So gradually with practice, confidence will come, just don't wait for it. Mistake number 5. Being too pushy. Don't be a creep when the other person is clearly avoiding you. Sometimes the other is just not interested. Respect that and back off. There you go. I believe now you are ready to go out and have amazing conversations. If you want to know how to continue the conversations, I have put the link of my other video in the description below. Go check it out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.